G'day, I'm Justin Porter. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's my 7th Shunniversary today. 7th Shunniversary, and last 7 years what it's been like, being shunned as ex-Jehovah's Witness. It was hard the first 2 years. The first 2 years were very hard, almost suicidal, but after 2 years it gets easier and easier, and then you learn to not rely so much on people, that you just have to get by on yourself and trust in your own heart. You get to trust in your own heart. You don't get to trust in an invisible man in the sky anymore. You trust in your own heart, and you learn to enjoy your own company. And I did that after 2 years. I visited about 7 different churches, and they all had different ideas about Jesus. They all had 7 different Jesuses, and then I worked out that the whole story's just man-made and maybe none of them are true. And so I became an atheist, and an agnostic atheist. I do rather say agnostic because I don't know. I don't know why we're here. I don't like to say atheist because that can sound a bit arrogant too. No, saying, oh, there's no life after death, there's no God. I don't know. I like to say I don't know. And I don't think there is life after death, and I don't think there is a God. My beautiful wife Nicole is still one of Jehovah's Witnesses, and she still loves me, and we still have a wonderful marriage, and we don't let religion get in the way of our marriage. I was dissociated 7 years ago today, 18th of September. It was 2018, and a lot of my friends cried. They said, we can't talk to you anymore, Justin. They said, you'll be back, you'll be back, you'll be back. But I'm not back. I never came back because I can't pretend to believe in something I don't, when I don't know the answers. As I said, I like to say I'm an agnostic, you know. And I also am enjoying life to the fullest. Short little life that we have. I'm 64 years old, and I realise that life doesn't go on forever, and making the most of it. Being a good person. I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't take drugs, don't gamble, don't swear. I'm living a good Christian life as an atheist, and my wife sees that. She sees I'm a good person. And it's also in 3 days' time, on the 21st of September 2025, will be my 5th year on YouTube. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for 5 years now, and I have 570 subscribers. And I think the reason why I don't have a lot of subscribers, because they have a look at my thumbnail, an old guy in his 60s. I just look like I'm on the governing body, and most ex-Jehovah's Witnesses got sick of hearing old guys with grey hair and glasses telling them how to live their life. So most of my audience is either middle-aged or above, and young people like to listen to young ex-JW YouTubers. Or young atheists like to listen to young atheists of their own generation, and we're all like that, and that's understandable. So 570 subscribers after 5 years, and which is good. I'm happy with that. I didn't expect it to be even that good, you know. I don't think I'm ever going to make a living out of YouTube. I don't think I'll ever get the 1,000 subscribers, but that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. I don't expect it, you know, because my YouTube channel isn't really that good. And it's been going for 5 years. It's not that good, you know. So I actually, I'm here waiting for a taxi. I'm waiting for a taxi home. I got my groceries in the supermarket trolley, raisin bread, white bread. I got some pumpkin, I got some tomatoes, I got a block of cheese, and yeah, trying to look after myself and not eat junk. And yeah, so waiting here for a taxi, which is $10 will get me home. Goes 3 kilometres, I get a taxi home. And yeah, so pretty happy. My wife got very upset at first when she found out I had a YouTube channel. Didn't talk to me for a little while. She's never watched my YouTube channel, but she says my thumbnails look demonic. And it's funny enough, she's heard what I say in my YouTube videos, because I tell her how I feel, you know, like I tell her that, oh, did you know there's Pliny of Alexandria, Philo of Alexandria in the 1st century never wrote about Jesus, but he wrote about executions, he wrote about political trials, he wrote about governors, even minor governors. He wrote all about that. He's living in the same area as Jesus, but he never mentions Jesus. And did you know also that the first person to ever mention Jesus was actually the Apostle Paul in the 1 Corinthians and the book of Acts, and all the ones that he wrote. Half of the New Testament's written by Paul, and he never even met Jesus. He never talks about Jesus' 12 disciples, never talks about Jesus' mother, or never talks about Judas or anything like that. And he was the first writings of Jesus, and I believe the Apostle Paul, who may not have existed, was the first one to write about Jesus. Now, I can tell you that as a Jehovah's Witness, you're not going to believe me, neither does my wife. I talk to Christians and they don't believe either. They don't believe, no, you're wrong, Justin, you're wrong, Justin. But I have investigated it, and I'm quite happy that people have a religious belief. If they're happy believing in whatever they want to believe, if it gives them comfort and gives them community, good. And will I ever go religious again? Well, if I'm ever lonely enough, and if I want to believe, if my wife died, I would want to see her again, and I may believe in it again because I want it to be true. I'd love to be young again. I'm 64. I wish I was 24, but I'm not 24. I'm 64, and wishing for something doesn't make it true. I don't want to die. I want to see my dead mother again. I want to see my dead sister again. But wanting something to be true doesn't mean it is true. We have to go with reality. We can't go for wishful thinking. And I believe faith is just wishful thinking. But if you're happy believing in what you believe in, I'm fine with that, you know. And I realise I can never convert people. And funny enough, I don't really want to convert anyone. I don't. If you're a happy Christian with a happy Christian family and a Christian community, I don't want you to change and lose that. I'm happy you have that. It's probably good for your health. Religion has some benefits, but it also has some very dangerous side effects, like most drugs. So I'm happy with people being religious, you know. I have no trouble with that. And also I may one day join a church. I'm not saying I will or won't, you know. I see the benefits in religion, you know, and but I'm quite happy being an atheist, just being on my own. Could join a club, could join a painting club or a fishing club but I don't have a car, so I don't really care. So I'm quite happy just being on my own, being alone. And if you can be happy with your own company, you've got it made. Try to learn to be happy with just yourself, just with your own company. You don't really need a community. You can survive without a community. And I think the reason why my life has been so stress-free lately is because people don't upset me, because I don't hang around people. When I window clean, I talk to some lovely people. When I'm window cleaning, I talked about 4 people today, window cleaning, and told them about how I'm being shunned by Jehovah's Witnesses. Now it's 7 years. So I've talked to 4 different people in the town I live in, and they're locals, and they listen to what I say, and that's my social network. Is when I do window cleaning, I'll talk to locals that walk past the windows I'm cleaning. I'm not part of any community, but I'm just part of society and live a good life. And so it has been 7 years, and in 3 days, 5 years on YouTube. So now I don't know where my channel's going to go. I don't have a set time for making videos. When I feel like making a video, I'll make a video, you know, and I don't believe that you can change people ever. You can never change someone if they have a certain belief and it gives them purpose and meaning. Who am I to change it? That's not here. I just tell what I think. I don't believe in certain things, but you're allowed to believe in what you want, and you can still be my friend, and we can still be good people, and still not fight each other because we have different opinions than each other, you know. So that's all I wanted to say on the 7th anniversary. By then, like, subscribe. See you later.